Okay, let's take a look at this side. See that it these with cavalry charge and engage the rest. When the general is dead, that's good. However, the fight is still raging on. We're fighting quite equal engagement here on the forward line. However, without the general, the Indians do not feel brave enough anymore, and we will hunt them down if they run away anyway. Alright, it looks like that's all. They retreated from our right flank, and not even all of our forces have been involved in the battle. We didn't lost any brigades. All in all, things worked out for us splendidly. So what do we have here? For exchange, 84 bells produced each turn. Region captured. Nation destroying place nation. So it looks like they didn't have that much here. We'll go after a church. This was the Shamani Gateway. Something that we are not going to focus on, also communal farming, due to it being farmed in their way, which I see as less effective. Not focus too much on it here. And also expand. These are our newly conquered territories. Good. And approximately 10% turn advance will be made. So here Americans are marching once again. However, we are strong here, very strong. And we will attack them. Americans have mounted multiple offensives. However, these offensives of theirs were not nearly as devastating, because I think they need to send in a powerful professional force. However, they tend to send relatively small forces to take weakly defended forts and settlements, and they end up being intercepted by a large contingent of French troops, not trained to a professional level. However, these militia do have enough experience to kill Americans, and they want to kill Americans, and they are killing Americans, and this time we will kill Americans further. Americans are in trouble fighting us here. So, it's unclear what to expect so far. And it's interesting indeed. Is this anyway, right? So let's see. Okay, I see them here. Let's get our troops in a position and start marching on them. So that's them. That's the Americans right here. And they did brought artillery, powerful artillery, howitzers, that's what they like. And we are going to overpower them very, very quickly with what we've got here for ourselves, because there's so many of us. We will have no problem dealing with them. We don't even need to go into a bloody shootout. We just need to march on them. Look at that, cavalry go back. Oh no, it looks like our general has intercepted the cavalry. We're going to be hit from the back at the same time. And they won't stand for long. Good, very, very brave, very good. trained grenadiers. They undoubtedly will not stand for long. So it's good that we didn't wait it for long. Here. Attack them with everything we've got. And our numbers alone should push them back. Obviously their grenadiers are supporting my infantry and that makes them extremely tough. However, they won't stay too long now that they're being surrounded without sides. Their general is here also. Looks like that's all. The Americans have sent their troops to take a poorly defended settlement, however they have been attacked and annihilated by us. That's it, even the general has died, sadly for him. However, our troops have failed. Here I'll try to hunt down the retreating troops. See if we can reduce them in size just by a little bit, and hopefully another attack will take place. None of our brigades have retreated, so let's see where this battle brought us. We'll soon launch an offensive on them. So here it looks like they will retreat to the ships. No, they will retreat further inland. We could attack them with our 2 units here. That would be risky. I wonder what's the balance of power. It looks like we can win this. However, that isn't all. So, chase them. And looks like we're going this. Done. Looks like this victory
À gauche, marchez, Votre Majesté.
Given us what we asked for. And
En avant, marchez.
I will simply go back to the city here and stay here. I think that it would be good for us even to attack Philadelphia itself. That would be a truly major achievement. No doubts about that. What about these? They can walk forward. I like to see that, and we will walk onto the town, or better the city, Niagara. Here we attack their college. Done. Our troops are marching forward. Okay. Here, as you can see, some of my brigades have suffered quite a bit. Can they walk? It looks like, surprisingly enough, they can. And we will order them to march forward into Cherokee Nation's territory. Our general's got a few traits. Cherokee Nations obviously will be even deeper inside of Indian territory, however, French will flock there. And if successful, we will surround the Americans and Quebec. Just like that. Which is exactly what I wish to achieve. Right, this army will soon be done. Furthermore, the ports. Or, better, let's check on this situation. At least the battle needs to be fought
Tenez-vous prêts.
against
En avant. Marchez.
Maratha Confederacy there in the Far East, India.
En attente de vos ordres. Manœuvre terminée.
We're making quite a bit of money, as you can see. Hopefully we will
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres. Prêt. Installation du campement.
keep making that much. I want to go after
En avant. Marchez.
the Indians here. Important army to deal with.
La victoire est à nous.
Sometimes the better. And this force, they need to further recover.
Vos ordres.
Besides
Oui, Monsieur
that,
Majesté.
this force,
Prêt. Oui, milord.
or this force. Let's go
Massacrez-les.
north. It looks like we are gonna be on the defensive here. There are 4 armies. That's how many armies we'll have available to attack the Indians, which is a lot of armies. It's not bad at all. Now the Swedes are providing us with a sizable income of 3,829 from trade. However, their settlements could provide us with more. There's not much to conquer. However, they, as you can see, have sizable armies available for it. But our armies here are just sitting there, nothing much. Let's see diplomacy. And let's find out what they're allied, who they're allied with. It looks like they're not allied with anybody. And so, this would give us an opportunity to fight them.
En avant.
And I'm not going to wait for an army from Egypt to head forward back to Europe. I'm just going to march my 2 armies here. And I'll hope that this will be just enough. Look at that, that's heavy cavalry. More heavy cavalry. Looks like that's a very good settlement to start recruiting. I'm going to recruit quickly. I have no doubts that these troops may die, so we're going to create an army and we're going to march this army forward where everybody's going to die here or kill everybody else, and then we'll kind of work everything out. In any case, we're marching on to the Americans from the north, so that's a grand achievement. If they would allow us to take Philadelphia, better for us. We have a 3rd army here built. I would prefer, if successful offensive against the Americans take place, to send this force to fight for the islands, because we can simply allow ourselves to do that. Now, what else? Let's build a fleet of ships here, small fleets for transports only, and we'll move, not building any ports, but I may build them a little bit later. It looks like that's all for now. Let's wait for our enemy moves. Our spies are telling us quite a bit of information. Cool. Very, very good indeed. For as long as the Spanish do not declare war on us while we are fighting the Swedes, we are certainly in the money, so to speak. We're safe. It couldn't be any better than that we can kind of consolidate our force. So what's that? What's that? Oh, look at that. The Swedes knew. The Swedes knew about that. War has been declared. This nation has declared war on you, Sweden. And so they will go after us. Their diplomat. The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself. Tremble because the children of Gustavus Adolphus march against you. Alright. It looks like they don't want to be fooled by anybody. They learned about our plans, and so war will soon break out fully. So far, so good. Here we're seeing American armies marching forward also. They're not gaining much by attacking our ports because we have cannons that are manned by soldiers. Trade road raided. Okay, Galip. These are the Turks. Pencil marks erased. Edward Nerne has made a discovery. An engineer engaged with industrial design work, Narni accidentally picked up a piece of rubber instead of the traditional piece of stale crustless bread and used it to erase charcoal and graphite marks from a diagram he was preparing. Finding the rubber more effective at removing pencil marks, Mr. Narni has since found that selling natural rubber erasers for 3 shillings per half-inch cube a most lucrative alternative to the technical draughtsmanship that previously took up his time. He is now actively seeking ways to improve upon this discovery, as the rubber currently used crumbles and decays after a short time, making it no more durable than the bread. Enemy raid. It looks like they're raiding us. Another town has emerged here. Let's see what do we have. There's the church, very, very important. And let's see how these people feel about this. Looks like they're reasonably fine. However, I would prefer couching in. This would give us a bit more happiness. Another enemy raid. Looks like Maratha Confederacy is attacking us. What I wanted to check out. Politics, look at that. Some of the settlements do not feel very happy about this. Port blocked. Okay. Some Americans, construction report. Trade agreement cancelled with Sweden. Obviously they have declared war. And the rebellion took place in Brandenburg. So obviously untaxing the settlement was a much better idea. Alright, recruitment. This is taking place, and workers on strike in France, as well as in Lithuania. And that has been blocked. Alright, things are not looking simple. Here we have leisure gardens. Gardens have long been valid for their tranquility and ordering of the natural world, a place to rest and restore the spirits. Alright. We have no war. So, first of all, let's move these forces here. Let them march forward on to Play Nations. These are actually very kind of well cared for, happy people. Now, attack against the Americans here in Niagara is going to be simple and very straightforward. They'll even demand surrender. will be accepted happily. Mission successful. Capture region. Congratulations, you have successfully completed this mission and have reaped the well-deserved rewards. May your inspired leadership endure, and may you join further success as you lead your people to greatness. Rewards. Louisiana will join a faction. As you know, Louisiana has been already eliminated, and this will not bring us much. They did have a few church schools here. College of Divinity. Not something that we need. Here, situation should clear itself out very quickly. So we're marching on the Americans, and now the Americans, what do? They have set up a defensive perimeter. So it looks like they are not on the offensive. We are on the offensive. However, they have relatively powerful forces. Now let's take a look at the rebellions here. So that's pretty much clamor for reform. Not much to do about this. I couldn't tax, but losing 5,000 is quite a bit. Another worker strike in Lithuania. Here we can just kind of build up a few troops and see if that changes anything. Okay. Now, obviously, what can I do here? I have to do something, and that's probably just building more units. The rebellion here, we have 5 brigades versus their 5, out of which 2 are cavalry and 1 is howitzers. In any case, the Prussians are very stubborn people here, doubtfully, and the balance of power is very equal. However, their cavalry should not be of a much feared threat against us, against our infantry with bayonets. I have no doubts that we will be able to eliminate this threat, and we will undoubtedly win. Okay, I want to get my troops into tighter formation here. And what do we have? We are fighting also militia, and that's their artillery, something that I'm very much after. Okay, let's attack them straight heads on, and hope for the best. I'm after them just like that, just like this. Yeah, everything's just fine. We do have numerical superiority here, and their artillery is being attacked also. Their cavalry will not stand for long, and for as long as we can successfully surround them, we will undoubtedly prevail. Alright, these guys need to come here and surround them also. As you can see, these are routing right here, and without these militia, they won't last too long. Alright, everything seems to be going just fine, very much in our favor. I'm already making this round maneuver here. Very important maneuver. Right there. It looks like we're going to be fighting them on multiple sides now. Just like that. Their infantry did manage to turn around. So who are these people? Obviously militia, a bunch of engineers with artillery, so that's professional troops. And I mean the nobility cavalry, the people, the militia, and a bunch of professional soldiers who are simply with the artillerymen. Okay, their cavalry is holding by quite a bit. Enemy is starting to shoot at us. And I'm sending more militiamen to fight their militia before they do too much damage by shooting. And a brigade is fighting the cavalry. Brandenburger rebels these are. Alright, so far so good. I'm just surprised just how resilient their cavalry is. It's very, very resilient. Very, very surprising indeed. Our flag is strong, their leader is dead, and some of their other forces right there in the distance, they are running. Okay, this will end the battle and we will gain a heroic victory. It looks like our forces there have been led very, very successfully, and
Pardon, monsieur?
we should be able to
Votre humble serviteur.
get rid of these rebels once and for all. They didn't move far.
Force et honneur!
Done. We have dealt with them here.
En avant!
Mission successful, capture regions. Okay. Here, so these are happy now.
Votre Majesté?
We're gonna send
Autre
them
chose?
one brigade. Obviously.
Tenez-vous prêt?
And disband the rest. Hopefully that'll do for now. Military crackdown is going to hit them hard enough. Furthermore,
Monsieur!
this force needs a leader,
Monsieur, vos ordres?
and we may as well go after additional forces. Now this situation right here, very bad situation.
Monsieur, vos ordres?
I'm going to send
En avant!
brigade
Marchez!
back. Let's see what happens really. How much does one unit change? Nothing at all. So I'll keep it be like that.
Votre humble serviteur.
It looks like the French empires really didn't want to fight the Swedes. Something our warlike nature asked us to do, but the people
Collecte de ravitaillement!
are not thinking the same way our military men are. Here we can finally order our navies to sail to America. So they will have to fight and hopefully win naval battles against Maratha Confederacy. Now, and I'm gonna go further to invest into quartz, or as you can see, asking for quite a bit of money. And should I launch an offensive on them? Probably after I fully recover. Only. Right, full recover. And there's quite a few battles to fight here in India.
À gauche, marchez.
Okay, this force
D'autres ordres?
is to finally join the front line. And we'll be hitting Maratha Confederacy armies. They have 3 armies stationed in the cities that now belong to us. There's also a force of ours here.
Préparez-vous. D'autres ordres? Marchez. Oui, monsieur.
To use to fight them.
Crayon prêt.
And this army will have to engage them here. Let's do this.